Welcome to DataPencil.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our 50 days SQL practice challenge. Today it's our day 13 and today we will see few queries based on subquery, which is a very important topic. So let's practice subqueries questions. And if you are new to this channel and you want to participate in this challenge, then you need to register firstly. And registration windows will open time to time. So to get notified about the new registration date, opening date, you have to join our channel. You have to subscribe our channel so then you will get notified via posts, or you can follow our WhatsApp channel as well. The link you will find in the description. There you will get the notifications about the releasing of registration opening date. Alright, so let's begin with our day 13. And first of all, let's open our VS Code and just connect it. Let me write the password. Okay, so now we have to create our new file of day 13. So day13.sql, and let's write use 50 days SQL challenge. Let's run it. Okay, so quickly start with our query 1, and it is saying to find the employees who are earning more than average salary. Now, before proceeding, let me ask you one question, that how do you know that, okay, in this query, subquery concept will be used? How you will get this clarity? So see guys, it is there is one easy step through which you will be able to easily recognize that, okay, here we need subquery. If at the first step you need to do the calculation, okay, if at the first step you need to do the calculation, and in the second step there is a need of comparison, means you are comparing the value with this calculated value. Okay, if this is the case, then subquery might be used here. Okay, if we will go with the advanced queries, advanced codings, then definitely instead of subquery we can use Windows function and other functions, CTE as well. But here at this stage we are going to use subquery part. Okay, so let's see for this particular query that here how the calculation and the comparison, this thing are working. So just read this query. It is saying employees earning more than average salary. Okay, it means we firstly have to calculate the average salary, correct? We need to calculate what? Average salary. And then after that we have to compare this average salary with each employee, correct? If E1 employee or E2 employee is earning greater than, more than this average salary or not. If they are earning more than this average salary, then put them in the result. Okay, if any employee is not earning more than average salary, then don't put them in the result. This is the thing that we have to do, right? Okay, so now the first part, which is the calculation, this thing we will do in the subquery section. See how to do it. So let's firstly calculate this average salary, and for that we have to write select average of salary, okay, from clean salaries table, right? And just run this. So this is our average salary, which is 1,19,213 rupees. Okay, now we have to check whether employee 1's salary is greater than this 1 lakh value or not. Employee 2's salary is greater than this value or not. Employee 3's salary is greater than this or not. We have to check this one by one, correct? So for that, we will convert this whole code in a subquery and we will put a bracket here. Okay, now above this query, we will write the outer query part. So here you can simply write that employees 1 salary, okay, is greater than this number 119213. Okay, so instead of this number we have simply written this whole code. This is it. Okay, now it's time to write this part. Okay, employee 1 salary, so that we can simply select the employee 1 salary part. How can we select this? So for that we need to write select the employee ID from the employees table. and then employee name from the employees table, and then salary from the salary table. From which table? So from clean employees salary, E, and cleaned salaries table, S, and join them on what basis? So where employee IDs are equal. So E dot employee ID is equal to S dot employee ID. Now we have to put this condition where employee's salary is greater than this. So for that we will write here where where salary is greater than this thing. Okay, where salary is greater than this thing. I hope it's clear, guys, till here. Now let's run it. So here you can easily see that there are 4 employees whose salaries are greater than the average salary, overall average salary. Okay, so by this subquery we have simply find the value of average salary. Then with this outer query we get the list of employee ID, employee name and their respective salaries. Okay, and using this filter where we have filtered out all the employees whose salary is greater than this average salary. Okay, now come to our second query, and this query is asking about the employees with salary equal to maximum salary. The same question. Here it was average salary and here it is maximum salary, correct? So how can you do? You have to apply the same concept. So first of all, in the first step, you have to calculate a value. And what is this calculated value? It is maximum salary. So how can you find the maximum salary? For that, you have to apply the max function, correct? Then in the second step, you have to do the comparison. If employees 1 salary is equal to this calculated salary, okay, then show it in this result. If it is not equal, then don't show it in this result. So I hope it's clear how to do it. First of all, you have to apply a subquery. In this subquery, you will simply find the maximum salary value, okay? And then in the outer query, you have to simply select what? Select the employee ID, employee name and their salary. Now, if it is equal to maximum salary, so for that we have to apply the condition. So filter all those rows where salary is equal to this salary, maximum salary that we have calculated using this subquery. Okay guys, I hope it's clear. Now we will go for third query, and it is asking about the employees earning less than average salary. Again the same process guys, okay? What will be the subquery part here? So we have to find the average salary again, okay? And for the average salary, this same thing will work. And to get the name of employees, we have to select the employee ID, employee name and their corresponding salary. And how can we do this? We have to join 2 tables, our salary table and the employees table. Then we have to put the where condition where salary is lesser than this average salary. Okay, so just do this thing as well, this query as well on your own. Now come to our fourth query, and it is asking for the employees with minimum salary. Now we have to find the employees with the minimum salary. Here again, what we will use? Here again, we will use subquery. So in the subquery, what we will calculate? We will calculate the minimum salary. How can we calculate this? So for that, we will apply this min function. This min function will be applicable on this salary column. So it will give the result that will be a minimum salary. Then we will simply compare. If employee's salary is equal to this minimum salary, then show it in the result, else not. Okay, so again this same logic will work. So complete it guys and submit your work. I hope it's clear to you. If you find any difficulty while solving it, please connect with me via comment section and I will try to help you as soon as possible. Okay, so this is it for today's video. This is about the subqueries. So just do it, practice it and submit it. See you tomorrow with more interesting queries so that by doing the practice, you will become proficient. Take care guys. Keep practicing. See you tomorrow.